Hello page turners, my name is Leah. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an Intimidating TBR book tag. I'm basically going to be going through my books that are in my TBR for this year and figuring out some, and figuring out what's intimidating, what I haven't finished, what I'm going to read soon. So the first question is, which book on your TBR pile did you not finish? So I'm actually currently reading the book. I know it's right here. Let me find it. Okay. Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I'm reading this right now. It is on my TBR for February. And I plan on reading it. I'm about like 175, 172, maybe 177 in. I'm in the 170 zone. So yeah, that is one of my books. It says, what books you haven't had the time to read? Okay. Let me find. Okay, yes. So, we're going to be doing Days of Blood and Starlight. I got the whole Daughter of Smoke and Bone series for my birthday, and I haven't had the time to read the next two books. So this is the next book because I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone, but I haven't had time to read the next two books. So that is a book that I need to read that I'm planning on reading soon. Ooh, type it. Okay. So the next one says, what book have you not read because it's a sequel? Okay, so the book I have not read, I think it's going to have to be City of Bone, was the Shadow Hunter series. I haven't read City of Bones or any of the other books because it's a sequel. And it's not a particularly long sequel. I have read a sequel longer than that. I mean, if you look behind me, I have the whole Throne of Glass series. So I read longer sequels than that. It's just I think I need time. I don't know, but it's on my TBR. I had it for a couple of months now, so I plan on reading it soon. So it says, do you have a book that you haven't read because it's brand new? Okay, so I'm not sure what they mean by this question. Do they mean brand new that I just got, or do they mean brand new that just came out? I don't know. But I'm going to do a brand new book I just got. I just got it. Let's see. Ooh, let's do this one, okay? Because, my books. Oops. Okay. I don't know if I could even see me up there. Maybe. I don't know. I just got this one for Christmas, and that was a couple of weeks ago. And it's called Skin of the Sea. My mother got it for me, and I'm really excited to read it. So yeah, I just got it. I don't even know when it came out, but yeah. So it says, have you got a book by an author you read before and didn't like? Okay, this one's hard because I don't really do authors. I just figure out what kind of genres I like, and if I enjoy the book, I enjoy the book. It's not, oh, if I see this author, I'm going to pick anything by her besides Sarah J. Maas. And I liked all of her books so far. I won't be reading any. I read A Quarter Through the Roses. That's the first book that I read by her. My older sister had that I read. Anyway, I read the rest of the books, and I might read the next book when it comes out. I don't even know if there's going to be a next book, but I think I'll read. I'm gonna read Crescent City, the next book, which is called, I think, Sky of House and Blood, maybe. Okay, I don't know, but any book after that, I'm not gonna read it because I don't know. I think I'm just done with Sarah J. Maas, maybe. I don't know, but she's the only person who I read more than 5 books from, unless it was in a series. So yeah, so I don't really do authors, so I don't really have any books that I didn't read. So the next one says, is there a book in your TBR pile that you're just not in the mood to read? Yes. I got this book a couple of months ago. It's called Finding Yvonne. I never read it. I think it's more because I'm just not in the mood to read it. I don't know if you can see me. 1 second. So I think it's because I'm not in the mood to read it, I think. So I think that's it. The next one is, what book did you put off reading because it's huge? Okay, this is why I didn't grab this one. I did recently buy this one, but I put off reading it because it is huge, and I wanted to have a day where I didn't have any schoolwork that needed to be done, any videos that need to be posted, just a regular old day where I didn't have anything that I need to do. Just just time for whatever. So I wanted to read this book in one day, and when I first got it, I was fairly surprised, because if you ever read the Lunar Chronicle series, you know that Winter was exactly 823 pages, right? This book is only 806 pages, which doesn't seem that long, but compared to, give me a second, my books. My books aren't in that great condition. These aren't. Compared to this, would you believe it? This, we see it, and this are not even the same amount of pages. This one is actually less. This one has 808 pages, and this one has 990 pages. And I mean, it doesn't look like it. They probably have the same amount of words, because these words are, I think, maybe bigger, and the words aren't, like, the pages aren't as long as these pages, and these words are smaller, and the pages are longer. So they probably have the same amount of words, but they don't even have the same amount of pages, which, I mean, I was kind of disappointed when I was like, oh, I thought this had more pages than it did. Like, I was, like, hoping for, like, 1,000. Like, I actually never read a 1,000-page book. So, yes, I haven't read this because it is huge, and I wanted one day to read it. So, yes. Next one is, do you have a TBR? Do you have a TBR that you mostly bought because of its cover? This one, it applies exactly. So for my birthday, I got a Barnes & Noble gift card, and I actually never really been to Barnes & Noble before. I'm on the site all the time, just browsing books. And this is my TBR. I read the first one, which is called The Book of Ivy. This is a Revolution of Ivy, and I bought this just because the covers look absolutely gorgeous. Like, ask anybody, any of my sisters, like, I was like, oh my god, these covers are amazing. And then the book that I did read, it was good. I mean, this is on my TBR for this month. I'm actually picking up and reading it because I did not read it last month, but this is good. So this is the cover. It's just, I mean, it's so pretty. It's the prettiest I've ever seen. No, but it is pretty. So yes. Here. Okay. Next one says, which book on your TBR is that you find most intimidating? Okay, I got this one perfectly. Ooh, I fell. Okay. I'm gonna do all 5 books because, yeah. Man, my stuff's falling. We gotta pick this stuff up. Okay. Whew. I bought this from a neighbor for my birthday. I don't even know how much it actually cost, but she sold it for $25. Oh, can you see it? You might. Give me a minute. Let me see. Cool. Okay. My people see it. So this, the first book, let me see. I can't even take out the books. Like, that's how tightly they're packed in. So let's see. I don't even know. This is Game of Thrones. If you don't know what Game of Thrones is, I don't know how I can help you because I don't know what Game of Thrones is. I know it's a very popular TV show, and so I don't really know much else about it. I know this is a mass market paperback edition. I just know that it's very popular, and so yes, that's all I really know about this. But I do know this is the only reason I really bought it was because it had more than 1,000 pages. Not this one. This one has 835 pages, right? But I think it was this one. Yeah, this one has 1,150 pages. This is the last one. And I know that they're like really tiny. Like, okay, let me show you something. Okay, I used Kingdom of Ash. Do you see this book? 803 pages. But then you kind of look at this book, which is 835 pages. This one's 806. My bad. This one's 835. Like, you don't even, like, do you see, like, the quantity of the book? Like, let's turn them side by side. Like, this one, these pages are so smaller. And I said these words were small. These words are tiny. I need a magnifying glass to see in them. I'm like, wait a second. I can't even tell what that says. But yes, I haven't read these. I think they're the most intimidating because I heard that it was really good. I heard that, when I first bought the series, I asked my family and friends what they thought of it. Like, oh, we only never read the books, but we did watch the show. One was like, the show is amazing. You have to watch it. And I'm like, oh, I have the books. I'm going to read it first. And then another one was like, they were okay. I don't know why it's so hyped. I don't like it. I was like, oh, okay. But yes, I haven't read it because the books are very long. And I didn't want me to like not like it because I did not want to read it because I just know that if I start reading it, I'll be hooked. And I didn't want to be able to have time to read it. So I'm thinking about reading these books next month because this month I plan on reading 1 book a day. But you probably couldn't tell, but it's the 7th, I think. Yeah, it's the 7th, and I've read 2 books. And that's what I find so weird because if I was just like regularly reading, I would have been able to finish these books in 1 day, maybe 2 days. Instead, here I am like pressuring myself to read 2 books, and I'm just sitting here like, what am I doing? I'm looking around like, what am I doing? I think it's mainly because I found a new fan fiction arc site thing. I don't know, but I recently I didn't ever read fan fiction. I don't know if any of you read fan fiction, but yeah, it's basically where they take characters from a story and make stuff up. So yeah, I didn't read it before, and then I've read, if you don't know, I read Manacled by I don't know her name. It's like a retelling, I guess, of Harry Potter. Or maybe a spin-off. It's an AU, alternate universe. Honestly, I don't know. I never really read anything like this before, but then I seen this TikTok person I follow, and she was talking about it, and she was talking about it months ago. I just followed her, so I was going deep in her page, and she basically started talking about it. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. Let me pick it up, and just absolutely broke my heart. And so I just started looking at more stuff about it, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you come back for more content, I guess. I'm going to be having another TBR video posted, actually, where I pick what to read next on my TBR. Have a good day. Like and comment and subscribe.